Kia ora and welcome to Craft Artisaurus. It's Sunday evening actually. I've been trying to film all day and for some unknown reason my camera is going on to slow-mo. Just out of the blue, all of a sudden it'll just be slow. So I don't know what I've done wrong with it, but it's very, very frustrating. I just try to picture, and quite frankly, it's so bad that we won't even go there. I'm going to try another one now, and hopefully this one isn't going to be as bad as the last one. I'm just going to go whimsy all over, and I'm thinking I'll just very gently do a blue background, make a green area here with I'm using Faber-Castell's watercolor felts, and I do love these markers, but it's just, I guess it's me now. I've got myself into a headspace where things are going to go wrong. So let's see if we can just do a lovely whimsical little piece here. I'm just going to use this blue, put it over onto a porcelain dish I've got over there. I'm going to use my 10 stiff brush, pick up my paint and hope like crazy that this will work this time, because if not, there'll be no video tonight. This is it. This is the last one. My voice is sore from talking, and I'm annoyed with myself for not being able to paint. This is one thing I've always been able to do for quite a while, and I find it very, very relaxing normally. But with the camera issues, I've found it, this has become very stressful for me today. And that's not what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about me. Well, obviously, not me, but the art things that give me joy. And I'm not finding a lot of joy at the moment in this. So I'm just going to get the sky blue, and we're just going to have some whimsical birds. And that usually settles me down. And you never know, I might be able to go back to some of these other paintings, and well, the ones that I finished that the camera fluffed on, I think that's what's really throwing me. I'm just not used to the technology, I guess we'll call it. I'm pretty bad with technology. I mean, my whole family, I think, is laughing that I've got a YouTube channel, because quite frankly, I'm not the most technologically advanced person. Let's put it like that. I think I can say that with certainty. Oh dear. Here we go. So I'm just going to grab some green. Sorry, the squeaking is my marker hitting the porcelain dish. And normally I would show you my porcelain dish, but I don't think you want to see my porcelain dish at the moment. It's so messy. I'm going to wet the paper first so that the ground isn't going to be too, I was going to say too green, but I know what I mean, but I don't quite mean that. I just want it, oh, it's really hard to explain. I'm lost for words. I just, yeah, I just want this to work this time. I'm just worried it's not going to. So I'm going to just do that, and I'm hopefully, yep, there we go. See, when things work, you can just relax and go with the flow, can't you? And I'd like another line here. There we go. Oh, that looks lovely. We're going into autumn. Well, kind of a little bit here. I went to Christchurch and saw my girls, as you all know, and it was a lovely, lovely trip. Celebrated my youngest child's birthday, and that was lovely. Went out to a beautiful restaurant. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Picked something on the menu I would not normally have picked, and it was a Japanese place, and you could get the chef to make dishes for you, and you didn't know what the dishes were, and you got a little sample of everything. And my oldest daughter decided that she would join me in this adventure, which was really wonderful. And I'm just going to add a different green now. And it was really lovely. The food was amazing, but there was so much of it. Oh my goodness, we were laughing. There was just so much food. So yeah, but it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I really, really enjoyed it. There we go. Oh, that's great. So yeah, so I tried lots of new things. There was no onions or garlic because I'm allergic to a lot of things, and they're the ones that really set me off at the moment. And so that was really, had lots of fish, and it was just interesting. It was really interesting. And yeah, so it was just a lovely evening. And then at the end of the evening, my husband and I hired those electric scooters, and we scooted back to the hotel where we were staying, and it was lovely. It was a lovely evening. It was a little bit cooler than here in Greymouth, but it was still absolutely lovely. So yes, really enjoyed the whole weekend, spending time with the girls, my children, sorry. And yeah, it was just lovely, absolutely lovely. We went to a market in Littleton, and they had this massive cruise ship in. Oh my goodness, it was so much, it was so big. It was, but apparently it's not a really big one. So it goes all around, you're starting in Littleton, Christchurch, you go up to Auckland, all around Australia, come back to New Zealand, come through the bottom, you do the sounds, dusky sounds and all of that, and then you stop in Dunedin, and then from there you come back to Littleton. And what a lovely idea. I thought, I want to go on that cruise. It did look very, very nice, very relaxing, and it looked like it would be a really safe boat. Then again, all boats, you know, that aren't named Titanic seem fairly safe in my book. I'm just coming in with another green. So yeah, I might just turn that around. That's looking really nice, actually. Actually, I really like this painting. So, hopefully it is recording, and we are staying at, sorry, they click in and out, these pens. Hopefully we are staying with the same speed, and I'm not losing you all again. And if I do, you won't see this painting, and that'll be fine. I think I might use it for I'm just liking how the I can get these little bits over here, so I haven't done that before, so that's cool. At the moment I'm just bringing the green in, and I think what I would like to do, because it feels like it's gosh, what's the word, it feels like it's taking over a little bit because it's a little bit darker and it's at the back. It shouldn't be brighter than the stuff at the front. So I think what I will do, this could be where we all go wrong, folks, because I didn't really want to use the felts at full strength, yet I wanted the birds to be kind of the thing. But I think I'll just go in with this, and after I do it a little bit, maybe I can do some of this as well, because I've got that over there and it's quite cool. I really like that. It's quite funky and cool. And then if I get my brush at the right level, I should be able to still move that around a little bit. See how we can do that. And from there I can just, yes, I think I like that. So I'm going to carry on doing that down here, just here and there, not everywhere, because I really want the birds to be here. I can kind of see them in my mind, so they'll just be whimsy birds. They won't be anything fabulous about them, trust me on this. There we go. I should be able to just see how I can, and I think I will write, yep, and see if I can grab that and put it throughout here. can give that same effect, but a little bit denser. I think I'd also like to put some of this green in, so I'm just putting that over top of the other one. I am inclined to use these more as you can see, a kind of a watercolour. You know, my brush is damp, but I think most people draw with them and do rather fabulous artworks with them. I'm inclined to use them from a palette on the side. I don't know, I like going in with that lightness first and then slowly building it up. To me, that's what watercolour's about. I like that build up. So that's kind of what I'm encouraging at the moment. Now it's the bird time. And I kind of know what I want to do with the birds, and I'm just wondering now if I should do it with pencil. And no, I just feel that these are going to be, after having seen this, I think it's going to be too dark. So I am going to move my palette a bit closer, and I'm going to press pause. I'm going to go and clean my palette, come back so I also have a cloth of some sort, because at the moment I don't even have that. So I'll see you shortly. Hang on. Okay, I'm back and I've got a cloth and I've cleaned my palette, which is the most important part of all. So I'm just going to put that to the side over here. Move my chair in closer. And I am going to use these, I don't know, water felts, a bit more like a palette. So I'm just going to scribble some colours over here, and from this I will make my birds. So I've got a pink, a red, a purple would be quite cool, I feel, and we'll do an orange. Sorry about that. And I don't actually know what this colour is, but I use it quite a bit, and I know the colours are written on them. So scarlet red. Okay. So there are my colours I can do my birds with, and from there I am going to look for my smaller brush. Right, and I'm just going to make some bird shapes, well, whimsical bird shapes, which to me are not like normal bird shapes. So I'll have them here, and I'll have a nice round body here. There we go. Lovely round body and a little head. All of the birds will be facing. So it's nothing exotic at the moment. It's just getting the birds down, and I can go in and change things up if I want to. I would like a little bit of this scarlet colour over here for the wings. So you can see how light I am being. You can still see the background through it. But this is the look I'm going for. I know I can fix it up in a little bit, so I'm not that worried. I'd like another purple bird, and this time I'm going to do the head like this. And I want it to be a teardrop kind of body. Done that a little wrong just over here. There we go, that's what I want. Nice teardrop body, a little head. And this bird I will sort out in a little bit. I'm just still not sure about. So we'll have another bird here. Putting it on its side. And the head going to leave that like that for now. And again, going into the purple, I don't know, I'm trying to keep within these colours so it's a little bit like as it should be. I've got 3 birds, but I'd really like 5 birds. So just here, I'm going to do a little head. Then a rather, so I know they don't look very bird-like at the moment, but they will get there after a little bit of work. Yeah, so I need one more bird, and I'm going to put the bird in the distance here. So in this one, of course, I'm going to use yellow on. So I'm going to do a little head. And a little body, like so. Maybe the head needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. And that yellow has actually worked out quite nice, so I'm quite happy with that. The purple is very see-through, so but that's okay, because now the fun can begin. I think I've used all of my colours. I used the red somewhere, didn't I? Yes, I did. So the purple, I want this end. And I'm just going to start making it a little bit more bird-like, giving it some feathers on the top of its head, and just using it like a felt tip. And just slowly. And when I get into the feet area, now it has got feathers, and so now I can start we'll give it little purple eyes like this. Just slowly make them bigger. And I still haven't done the beak, but I'm going to do that in a little bit. On this one I use the pink and the red on. The red, this one. So first things first, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to do the feathers. So you just see how I kind of feather it out. And it's a little bit silly, I guess, but it's me. And I'm going to give little feathery legs. And I'd actually like these feathers on the to be more kind of like this. I do like feathers like that, and I'm going to give a little bit here. And I have still got my colours over here, so I'm grabbing my brush and I'm just going to put a little bit where I think the cheeks would be. Now I'm going to wet up my brush, and just at the moment it looks very alien, and that's okay. Just wetting that, so, and I'm going to leave that and give time for the colours to kind of meld a little bit more. This one looks kind of funny and funky, so I'm happy. Now we're going into the purple one again. Again, I'm using the little edge, and this time I'm going to give quite a bit there. I quite like the thought of these bangs that are happening here. So I'm just going to add those in for now. And this kind of a tumminess happening here that I quite like. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm coming back to that one. The red one is just a That's my dog. Sorry, she's decided she wants her tea now. So there'll be lots of munching and crunching going on. I'm just leaving that for now like that. And I've got the orange yellow bird in the background. Oops. Oh, and I need to come back to my pink bird. I'll just do this. So I'm just giving it a bit of an outline. And some eyes. And I need to come over to, obviously, the pink bird. And we just... And I'm just going around, just adding it here and there where I think it could be kind of fun. Putting dots in on this one. Right. Now I'm going to grab my Prismacolors and actually no, I'm going to grab my ink. So I'm going to let it sit for a little while and I'll be back shortly with my ink pens. Okay, I'm back and I've got my pens. I've got all of my Copic 03s. I've got a pink and a purple here. I've got a funny feeling this purple's run out, but that's okay. I've also got my Tombos and my black and my pink and my purple and my red. I've got a gold and a white, a green for the ground, a brown and a 003. Was it? Yep, 0.003, which could come in handy. So I've got lots of pens to the side and I can kind of see where I'm going in the picture. So I think this guy here actually needs his feet first. So I'm not going in with the, I'm looking for the 03 because I quite like the thought of the 03. And I'm just going to give him just lovely long legs. And that's one leg there, and I like to give a little shout out to the kneecap. And this one here will be back here like this. And most probably, sorry, that is my husband being noisy, so sorry about that. So there we go. I've got the leg kind of sorted and I can kind of see where it is. I'm out of proportion. Fine, it's whimsy. This little guy here is just relaxing and just having a ball. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to relax it and let it have a ball. Give it knees because I like to give them knees. Oh, this little guy is moving over. I quite like that. This little guy's standing and you can't actually see the rest of his feet, but you can see that he has knees. And the one in the background, I want to give really long feet to, like this. I quite like the thought of that. I'm just going to give it little dots in the eyes, and I'm going to give a little beak, a shout out there to its beak. I need to change down to a smaller one, which is where the 003 comes to, and I'm hoping, yes, there we go. That's what I wanted to do, just lots of little whimsiness. And if I can, I'll have some coming down at the side, and I'll have a few little bits and pieces hanging off here, coming over here, little tail coming out. There we go, a nice little whimsical bird. Just trying to give him a little bit of a detail, but not too much. We want to keep that whimsy going. And he looks really, really cute. I'm very happy. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with them all. I'm just going to go in with my, I don't think it'll be the, I think I'll go in with the 03. I don't think, yeah, no, I think that's all I've got. And I'm just going to add little bits of whimsy. I do love doing this. I don't know, there's something about it I just find really relaxing. And I just kind of, wherever I feel like I want a feather, I put a feather. And yeah, it's just the fun of it, really. All of these ones will be facing down. See, and there we go. Just by doing that, I've given the bird lots of personality already. Just fixing up the wings so they're a bit more defined. The feet, maybe. And I kind of like the thought of the beak being like this, and then coming in. And just little bits of black added here and there, just to give something. The beak I need to colour in with something, so I will sort that out later. Now this guy here, I actually really like how funky the bangs are, so I'm going to encourage that. I really like it. So I'm trying to make, it's almost like little leaf patterns really, isn't it? But yeah, just these little patterns. So I'm encouraging the bangs, and I'm going to give him a lovely big eye here. And the beak is coming over like so. And this will be more defined in a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to carry on. I'm going to carry on doing those lovely little bits and pieces that I kind of, I don't know, there's something about it I quite like. And I'm just, it feels like he's kind of strutting down the street almost. I don't know, in my mind I've given him a personality. Yeah. I just need leave every kind of here and there, this look of, yeah. So I'll just carry on doing that. So it's nothing very exciting, as you can see. I'm kind of working it out as I go. I need to do something to make all of this stand out. And I have a white, thankfully. So I'll go in with the white. And it's playing up. It's most probably, I don't know. There we go. Now you kind of get a sense that he's got an eye, and there's a beak there. I'm going to go in with the white here over this beak, and on this beak here. I can add a little bit of colour on top of the white. The white has brought the paper back for me anyway. Now this one I'm still not sure on. I kind of, as I drew him, I was a little bit flummoxed, so it could be the hair that kind of settles it for me, the little bits of craziness that I add in, but I'm not quite sure. So we'll give him a lovely beak and 2 breathing holes, otherwise, you know, dead bird fairly quickly. And I think with this one I'm going to go heavier on the wings area so that it gives a more defined wing. And I can go in and over if I need to, but yeah, just slowly working out what I want to do with them. But yes, there's a possibility there of something. I'm not quite sure what. I'm still not quite happy. I'm going to leave that one and come back. I'm actually thinking maybe a little bit of gold might help. So we'll see how I feel. We need to fix up this. And also, there we go. Now, this is one very cool funky dude. I can see him in my head, so it's a little bit easier. I'm just going all out with long feathers, and I can see what the beak kind of needs to be. And I'm going around the eye that I've created, just to give him that crazy kind of fun look. And from there, I'm just going to carry on, just helping the wings kind of sort themselves out. I do like how this is, and this bit. I think, yeah, just a few kind of little chesty hairs almost. You know, this is the cool bird. So he needs a little bit of work, but not a lot. Not a lot, really. So I think I'm going to dot him up with my purple one. So yeah, just little dots here and there. And I guess it looks like now he's got acne. Maybe he's the teenage angst of the bunch. I don't know. So yeah, I'm liking that. So that's pretty cool. Maybe just a little something down. Yep, there we go. And he hasn't got a tail feather at all. So what am I going to do? I kind of like the thought of the tail feather coming up and over. So I think that's what I'll do. So yeah, there we go. So the tail feathers coming out at the side, like so. That's rather funky. I quite like that. So that's that one done. Now we've come to my pink bird, which I'm still not that happy with. So I think for tail feathers, I'm just going to and every so often we're just going to give a little bit of personality, but not too much. I have a funny feeling I might need to use white on this one, or actually gold might work, where we kind of yeah, that's working. Get a little pearl necklace kind of, well, gold necklacey thing happening. And yeah, just circle it. There we go. A little bit different. Now we're back to our little dude here. And I think all we really need to do is, we're going to make that big. Oh, it might have been the wrong thing to do. Just adding a few little feathers here and there because I quite like how it is. He hasn't got any tail feathers, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm just going to leave them. Little red dude I think I was quite happy with, so we'll just a few dots here and there. Right, and the picture's nearly finished. So as you can see, it's not a Picasso or anything, it's more kind of a Paulo. So each one needs kind of a little bit of shade under where they stand. So I'm just putting a little bit of, I think it's a warm grey, down, and I'm going to pick it up with any brush. Doesn't really matter. It just needs something underneath each and every one to say they're grounded. So you see what I mean, how that quickly changed. And the one back here, giving it a little bit of a shadow. Yeah. Now, it does need white, this bird here. And this bird here. Yeah, I did the wrong thing here with the... So what I'll do is I will hopefully find my silver. I don't know what I've done with it. Got another white. There's the silver. You might see how... Oh yeah, this one might be a bit better. Give it a little bit of a white in the eye. Yep. And the silver is now going to go where the beaks are. So it's giving them a little bit of a glow. I don't quite know how it looks, but all it needs now is some ground, some vegetation. Vegetation can be done lots of ways. I like just doing a few lines and then dotting it out. It's always worked with me. I've found it. This is how I end up doing it all the time. So yeah, and just a little bit here in the background, just to define it. There are no trees, which actually I kind of like. So I'm not going to put any trees, and I'm not going to, you know, worry about that. I'm just being very gentle with my green. I'm not really pushing very hard. That's why I'm not getting lines. Yeah. Right, so I think I'm going to sign it, and hopefully you'll see this. The date today is, gosh, I don't know. So the 9th, the 3rd. I think it's the 9th. I've got the 9th on there. 25. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I really am sorry. I had so many technical difficulties. It just wasn't funny. So if anyone does know why my camera is going slow all of a sudden, I would truly love to know why. Is it because it's too hot or too cold? That'd be great. If you like this video, a thumbs up would be wonderful. A comment down below would also be great. And thank you for watching. I'm sorry that it's such a simple picture, but I did enjoy doing it, and now I'm feeling very relaxed. So I can go off and have my cup of tea, and we'll see how everything is. All right, I'll see you later. Bye for now.